Yeah, this is an amazing event. But I always like to know beforehand when I get involved with something, what are we doing it for? And so I am so excited to have Jessica here. She is with United Against Human Trafficking. Thanks for waking up with us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
And then we have Carson here. She is with Ryde, and she's going to tell us more about this amazing event coming up that you all can participate in. But first, Jessica, I feel as a journalist, we are constantly reporting on human trafficking. So how bad is it here in Houston?
It's really bad. It's something that affects all different types of populations, regardless of socioeconomic status. It affects men, women, and children. There's both labor and sexual exploitation, and I think a lot of people really focus on the sexual exploitation, but there's a lot of people in restaurants, agriculture, nail salons that are being exploited for labor.
Jeez. Now, with school going back in session, this is happening right here in affluent neighborhoods, too. I mean, just in spring, we had 37 arrested. So it doesn't happen to be in a bad neighborhood. It can be in a good neighborhood too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with the prevalence of social media, it's really allowed traffickers to recruit through online apps and different online forums that kids are on, and so it kind of crosses the lines. It's not something that happens maybe in person. They're groomed through these apps and stuff like that.
This is horrible. And how young? What's the age range? And are they mainly girls, or are boys being trafficked as well?
No, we have boys and girls that are both being trafficked, and anybody who's online can experience trafficking and can start the grooming process. So I mean, we've had kids as young as 9 start the process.
Well, thank you for the work you do. For the parents at home, or any of us, what are some things that we can do?
Yeah, so it's really important to have conversations. I think a lot of people get really scared, so the tendency is to maybe closely monitor, which they should be doing. One thing is to monitor your child's online presence, but then you also want to have conversations, because a lot of the ways that kids are vulnerable is they don't have people to talk to, they don't feel safe. And so starting the conversations, having them come home from school and talk about who they're talking to and what's going on with them is going to be really important for them as you try to build resiliency.
Okay. And also having us donate and help with that. And that's where Ride for a Reason comes in, and Ms. Carson here. So tell us about this amazing event that is supporting United Against Human Trafficking.
Yes, absolutely. So we are going to have 2 events, one of them being on Thursday, September 26th at the Astorian, and we are going to have a silent auction and a cocktail party, and just to help raise awareness and put an end to this human trafficking. And then also that following Saturday on the 28th, we're going to have 5 donation-based rides that we'll be doing. So plenty of ways to donate and get involved with Ride for a Reason.
Well, thank you guys for all you do, because how much have you given back to this community in 4 years you've been open?
Over 130,000. So
That's
it's
amazing.
been amazing. Yes.
Well, let's make that to help you all. And also, lastly, if we know someone in trouble or we need help, where can we go?
You can call the National Human Trafficking Hotline. It's 1-888-373-7888.
All right. Well, thank you again for both of you, ladies, for what you do. So let's be united against human trafficking and Ride for a Reason.